Heidi, hi everybody, welcome to our My Trucking Life. We are solo at the moment, on our way to pick up our trailer. It's a job we haven't done for a while, so it's going to be the big rebar cages and we're taking them down to Dartford. And it's only a short hop round the corner to where they get all loaded up. And it'll be nice, we haven't done them for a change. They can be quite interesting loads because sometimes they hang over the back, sometimes they're really big cages, other times they're just really small ones, so we'll have to just wait and see. And look at this sunrise that we've been treated to, guys. Yes, would you look at that? Oh, just pure magic. I'm going to have a play with my exposure settings on the camera because I think there's something wrong with it. Anyway, we're going to pick our trailer up and then I'll get back to you when we've strapped it all up and we're good to go. Oh, get in, Cinders. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. And to say I'm not a tiny bit nervous is a tiny bit of an understatement. It's nothing too extravagant, but what it is lots of the smaller ones, and I've never had them loaded in this fashion before, so I'm pretty nervous about it. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Alright, time to get the sat-nav on and get the hell down to Dartford. Alright, let's get this show on the road. I forgot to move my little washer bottle from over the passenger side, so that keeps knocking against the door. But when I pull over in a bit to check it, I will try and remember to shift it, because it'll do my head in for the next 3.5 hours while we get down to Dartford. So here we've got the usual carnage that is junction 10 of the M6. Queuing to get onto the roundabout because of poor design and poor timing of the traffic lights, coupled with everyone on their way to work blocking the roundabout once they go through on green. They can see that they're not going to make it and clear the junction, but they still go through and they block it, leading to multiple queues on all approaches. Not to mention the fact that the M6 is probably solid till at least after the M5 split. Then we got the M42 split as well, where it might be busy. But it's just volume of traffic. Volume of traffic and ignorance. As you can see now, two people blocking the lights and only just clearing the way now. Plus you also get the people coming up this lane here, up the inside of us, and they want to go turning right. They want to go on the M6 south, but they will still come up the inside to avoid queuing in this lane. Try cutting across at the last minute, which again leads to people having to queue further back because they've had to make way for the impatient ones and the special ones. So I can't get through yet, so I ain't gonna go through. If I go through now, I'm blocking 4 lanes of traffic. Ah, dear. Okay guys, welcome to Watford Gap Services, where there's currently a bit of mayhem with roadworks resurfacing, and like I've said in previous videos, we're doing our important check. I'd have liked to have stopped sooner. To be honest, I could have stopped at Cawley Services, but everything was looking pretty good, so we're just making sure everything's alright. What I've done, I've put this one around the top one. You see the top section of cages there? I've strapped them up separately, so one, they can't move forward and backwards, and two, just to add extra security on it. But it's just a nightmare to secure because it's rebar, so it bends, so there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to keep retensioning it as it bends. These ones aren't so bad because they're nice and solid. However, the ones at the back that you just saw, and there's a stack at the front here too. That you know, no matter how much you tighten them, they're just going to keep bending, stretching and relaxing, and the main thing is they don't move. Try not to damage them on purpose, but you've got to get them strapped tight, so it's inevitable that some are going to bend. But they're going into concrete, so all they'll do is just knock it back into shape and then sink it into the cement. So yes, I have been running with my axle down, and to be honest, I think I'm going to leave it up now. It's not as unstable as I thought it was going to be. I don't know, I might put it down. Not to worry. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? There's a Downton's lorry that must have been struggling for a parking space last night, and has therefore ended up parking. No, you coming? Oh. He's ended up parking here, blocking our way out. But it's not his fault at the end of the day. If he's stuck and he needed somewhere to park, you can't fault him. People can work around him. Beautiful truck there, CLM haulage, V8, is it? I believe so. So yeah, it's just a bit of a cluster, you know what, at the moment. Come on, missus. Right, that was Watford Gap. We're going to be stopping for half an hour, most likely. We have had 15 minutes break there before I started filming. So we're probably going to stop for a half an hour either at Toddington or ideally further down. We may just about have enough drive time to get down to the site, which will be even better. What are we on now? We're on 2 hours, so yeah, don't think we're going to be able to make it in 4.5 hours due to that traffic we hit earlier. There was also a lot of traffic through the roadworks as well. Anyway, let's go. I'll see you at the Dartford crossing. Nice. Pretty soon he's gonna hit the wall and want to come back across, because there's a pretty steep climb to get up here, I'm going to tell you that. We'll be okay, but it looks like Poundland's struggling. Oh, there's a cruise ship over there. Not sure which one it is. It's not Poundland, sorry, it's Travis Perkins. But I don't know if you saw through, there's absolutely no one over here. When Freshline moves over, you'll see some people here just hogging lane 3, not overtaking no one at all. Let me know if you know what ship that was. Cruise liner just leaving the area. First time I've ever seen a cruise ship down by the Thames. First time I've seen a cruise ship in general, actually. So that's over towards Belvedere, where we used to deer on the brain now. It's over towards Belvedere, where we used to deliver with CML last year. We have done a few deliveries with Squires there as well, and we delivered a ramp over to that company on the left there. Which one was it? Nah, I don't know. Somewhere down there anyway. A bit of a hint and tip to new drivers as well. If you're unsure how the load is, obviously get out to a safe place and stop and go and take a look. However, if you just want a rough glance across, utilise the shadows if it's not piddling down with rain. It doesn't show it up as clear here, but you can use the shadow of your trailer on the road to see if you've got anything sticking up or anything flapping around, hanging off the back. Gives you a bit of a clue. Okie dokie guys, we are almost empty now. I think you can hear the forklift working in the background. We've had our text from the gods, and looks like we're going to do a bit more work for these guys. We're going to be going down to Millennium Point near Greenwich, right by the river. Pear Tree Way is the road itself. We're going to pick up a few bits and pieces and then take it to another site in London as well. So it's going to be pretty interesting, and you're coming with me. Alright, so first things first, just get our bearers and everything ready. Strapped all back up. And then it's off. About 12 mile away I think it was, to our next collection. I think we got to collect a few 6 metre pieces, some 2.5 metre pieces, and then some little nuts and bolts and fixtures kind of things. This is where it gets quite finicky, because most of the time you'll throw the strap over, get it here, and it won't stay. You've got to try and sneak around up on it, like stay there. So if you don't let him see you on your way round, and when you grab it here by surprise, he ain't ready for it. Got him. Like Steve Irwin picking up a snake, eh? Rest in peace, Steve. Tremendous buddy he is. Tremendous entertainer. Right, I'll get back to you on the road. Interesting, guys, interesting. Wakey wakey people. Put the flashes on and hope we're at the right one. Millennium Village, yes, I think this is the right one. Let's get here and go and find help, because we need help. There's a width limit up there. Oh dear. Okay, we're definitely too big to get in there. Loading on the road it is. And then we're going to Harrow, North London. So we'll just see how things go, shall we? Right guys, sorry about the background noise, but I'm going to need my window open and my hazards and everything on. It's a little blindside turn around here. And then it's off to Harrow. But because of the problems on the M25 earlier, we're going to have to go over around the North Circular. Look at these cars here. It's a bit of a tight turn. Nothing we can't do though. No problemo. Oh, of course he wants to come this way. Thanks, you're welcome. Let's get out of here. No, he's not going. I was just going to beat the horn, but he turned around and walked the other way. Right, to Harrow. Oh. Alright, well, we have been assured by the gods and colleagues that we can get through these in the top line. Just take it slow and steady and you'll be fine, they say. I think the reason they said you've got to be careful is to do with some of these pylons and stuff like that. No, it's not to do with the pylons. I don't know. I think he said something to do with the pipes or... I don't know. All I know is, so far so good. And I don't want to damage Cinderella's hood. It's the bends as well, man. The turns aren't very good either. Fortunately, the guy on the outside of me has got a bit of sense and he's giving us a bit of space. And thank you for that. I don't think you'll see me, but we are currently beneath the River Thames, guys. I remember a while back when we went through the Hatford crossing. I'm sure it was in a vlog. Just as we entered the tunnel, everyone slammed their brakes on because a couple of trucks ahead of us had a bit of a coming together, and fortunately we managed to move out into the other lane and go around them, else we'd have been sat there for hours, because I'm guessing they'll have had to shut the tunnel. Good old BMW diesel, spewing out the black stuff. And I can see daylight. I can see daylight. Made it, guys. "20-mile-an-hour average speed check." What? Surely that couldn't be that slow there. Anyway, we're free. Now we gotta go and sit. Okay, it's saying oh. I'll give up on the sat nav. All I know is that we're good to go. 28 miles, and it's saying 1 hour to do it. Welcome to Harrow, ladies and gentlemen. Total change of scenery on the opposite side of London, with a warning of low trees. How the other half live, eh? Had a lovely incident coming through the centre of London, round the 406, going round a roundabout, and we was going straight on at the roundabout, and the left hand lane that I was in was free to move around the roundabout. However, the right hand two lanes that was also going straight ahead was blocked off by other people blocking the road. So we've proceeded to go around the roundabout, and I've looked across as I'm about to take the turn off the roundabout itself, and in my wide, no, not my wide mirror, in my driver's side mirror, I've noticed the car absolutely tear-arsing round the roundabout toward, don't tell me, midnight till 9 PM. No, that's okay. And he was driving towards my drive axle wheels, screeching to a halt, and so I slammed my brakes on as well, because he was trying to speed around the roundabout and then had to slam his brakes on because of the other cars. So I slammed my brakes on, and then I mounted the curb a tiny bit to get my trailer to kick out, save me taking the front off this car, who had manoeuvred out the way after I'd already gone on the curb. And then we gets off the roundabout, and he pulls alongside of me, beeping his horn, waving all his hands and everything, and I'm just like, what? And there's a police car behind him watching it all happen, and he tells me to wind my neck in. I was in the wrong for going round the roundabout too fast, apparently, which I wasn't. We'd only just gone from a set of lights / give way, and he was saying that I didn't need to mount the curb. So that's put me in a lovely mood for the rest of the day. In future, I'll just drive straight over the bonnet because I didn't have to mount the curb. So thank you very much. I do apologise in advance if your bonnet gets driven over by Cinderella and her trailing triple axle tyres on the trailer. But don't say I didn't warn you, because I need to wind my neck in. Okay, we are empty once again. We've just a few bearers on that we packed away neatly earlier, and so far the gods have said to just head north for now and then give him a call around about Northampton. So that's what we're going to be doing, and our next instructions is to make our way up to Nottingham, where we shall be loading bricks tomorrow morning to take into Wentzfield, I think it was. I do apologise for my grizzly bear appearance. We had a really busy weekend. We had the truck show on the Saturday. We had the big barbecue on the Sunday, so most of the morning I was getting ready for that. And what did we do yesterday? To be fair, I could have done it yesterday, but I was editing the vlog, so I'll blame you for me not having a shave. We're about a mile away from the M1 now, and we should be parked up around about 4 o'clock-ish this evening, so it should be a nice 11-hour day. Go on, my darling, go quickly though. Hopefully you've already seen how our day with the bricks goes and what that led to, and hopefully you've already watched tonight's live stream where we cook a lovely fry up with a bit of a chili kick to it. If you haven't, go and check them out because they're already going to be on the channel. I'm starting to get used to talking in the past tense / present tense now, so if you look up above in my previous videos, you'll see those videos somewhere along the lines. And I want to thank you all for sharing so much of your day with me and seeing my escalades, because I'll tell you what, I haven't missed coming down to London, I tell you. Especially after that run-in with Mr. Wind Your Neck In. Never mind, eh? Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next time, guys.